Hello. This is my actually second attempt recording this because the first time I realized that my microphone wasn't plugged in and my computer audio or my computer microphone was recording it. And if you actually watch my previous video, my King Slime video, you might notice that like the difference between the gameplay microphone audio and the quality of like the voiceovers audio. And that's because the voiceover audio is with a microphone and my gameplay audio isn't with a microphone. And the reason why I don't have the microphone for the gameplay audio for my voice is actually it's because so I play on a MacBook, right? And the MacBook is USB Type C, and I can't have my mouse and microphone in at the same time. A converter to USB Type C to just normal USB is too big on both to have both plugged in at the same time. I know I could just get like a dongle or something for that, but I don't care, and I don't really feel like doing that at the moment, at the very least. So at the moment, you'll have to suffer until my videos get more views. I don't really care. But at this moment, and the point of this video, before I rant on about why I suck and make excuses for why my video audio is bad, but the point of this video is I want to talk about just the vibe of Terraria and how I've been doing in Terraria. And this is another video editing change, and just generally, instead of like let's play style videos, I'm more doing like vibe check videos, and not the weird kind of vibe check, like just checking in on my vibe of Terraria at the moment, from King Slime to Eye of Cthulhu, which is what I've been doing. Oh my gosh. I beat the Eye of Cthulhu twice in a row, actually. And compare that to King Slime, which it took me 5 times to beat him the first time, which it's overall just a representation, especially because people say King Slime's really easy, while Eye of Cthulhu is like, not, I don't want to say hard, but definitely not as easy as the King Slime, especially in expert mode, where it's like at the end it rushes all over the place, and that threw me for a loop. But it was a lot different because of that. Just because of my like preparation, I had a lot more of. Because let me go back to the first. Look, just my hearts. Like the Eye of Cthulhu, I think I had like 1 life crystal that I used going into that. And that was one of the reasons why I just kept dying to him over and over again. While I knew how to evade his attacks and he wasn't hard, I'm not perfect, and I'm doubly not perfect in that I do stupid stuff, and eventually I run into him, and that's why that ended so poorly 4 times. Well, I mean, the 4th time was bad, but, well, like, you compare that to Eye of Cthulhu, where I had, like, a lot more heart crystals. I don't know the number, obviously, but a lot more than just 1. And where, like, if you look at the video footage, I have like a full heart up there. It's the Eye of Cthulhu. It's a lot more like, I actually got pretty low at multiple points, but since I had so much more health as an individual, I was able to like survive longer. I think that should be obvious. I mean, you have more health, you have to survive longer. But like, I can't even see. I can't see shit. Oh my gosh. Come on, just die already. First try. That was something. That was something at the end. I mean, first time playing expert mode. So, Shield of Cthulhu. Just because, like, my setup, for real quick, I'll go in. I had fossil armor and a tendon bow. I just mined Crimtane from underground, just over time, and eventually I got the tendon bow. And the fossil armor, well, obviously, if you play Terraria, you'll know that I had to go to the underground desert for the fossil armor, and that's where I'm getting at with the fossil armor in the transition of this, is I went to the underground desert, which is cool, and I've never actually experienced the underground desert before in Terraria, so that was actually all new to me. And now, in terms of how it was of just a place to be, it is annoying to be there sometimes, but in terms of how many antlions there are, and there's always just an antlion like coming at you and charging it at you and being obnoxious, but I like the labyrinth feel of it. I also really like the music. I just get a sense of I don't know. It's like it almost feels like kind of like a dungeon, but it's still like an underground. And just combined with the theme of like monstrous like an ant lions and amber, and it feels like almost like a dinosaur age under there, just waiting to hatch, and you're crawling through all of it, Indiana Jones style. So it felt like I liked it for that purpose. I feel like a lot of people don't like the underground jungle, the underground desert, just because it's annoying. And I feel like if you don't like the underground desert because it's annoying, a lot of parts of Terraria are quote unquote just annoying. It's Terraria as a game, in my opinion, is getting like being in like those slightly annoying parts, but learning how to overcome it, and then it's fun because you learned how to overcome it, and also just slowly get more powerful in terms of how you overcome things and the ways that you overcome things. For example, I learned how to overcome a boss a lot better by beating Eye of Cthulhu first try, as opposed to King Slime that took me a million years. I mean, I still obviously died a lot in the underground desert, and I still don't really survive there. I went back a second time closer to the Eye of Cthulhu fight, and it's but like much deeper, and the only reason I like felt I was able to kill like the antlions a lot quicker, and I also at this point I had a finch staff, so I was able to like I would summon my finch, and then the antlion would be charging at me, but instead of like coming immediately at me, it would be like jagged. So it was easier to go in that sense, but eventually, like, I'd end up falling in, like, lava at one point, and then, like, an antlion would, like, knock back me into lava, and then I would die, and that was that. The underground desert, in that sense, it's still annoying. There's still a lot of things just coming at you, but once you, like, know how to circumvent all the things coming at you, then they come at you less. If that makes any sense. What the hell? I mean, the reason I even went to the underground desert in the first place is because I was trying to just mine more and get deeper in my mine. But the thing is like, I was thinking, like, if you play Terraria, you'll know that, like, pure ore-wise, there's no new ores after gold, and I think the equivalent is platinum or something. You're not gonna get, like, a bunch more stuff instead of just getting lucky with weapons and chests. And, like, I just went deeper down thinking, like, oh, I'll get more lucky with weapons and chests, and upgrade my gear even better so I can take things on better. But the thing is, I remember this clearly. I found a flare gun, thinking that it was good because I don't remember Terraria super well. So I found a flare gun, thinking it was good, and I'm like, oh, I have a new weapon that I can use to beat new things and do stuff with. And then I used it, and it's like such not a good weapon. That's not very good. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. No. It's like I watched a challenge video actually, and where they used just a flare gun, and it ran into a problem where if they sent or shot too many flares, there was a projectile limit of like 1,000, and eventually they couldn't shoot more flares because they hit the projectile limit. And like, it just shows how useless the flare gun is. The fact that you even get to 1,000 projectiles on screen in the first place, or maybe it was not. I don't know what the projectile limit is. It's probably more than 1,000. But it just, the fact that you're getting into that situation in the first place where you're like able to like literally even use it because it does so little damage, yet you end up having to shoot it so many times that you hit the projectile limit. It's not a good weapon at all. I don't know why it's hidden all the way deep down in the underground. And not just, I mean, it's probably in earlier chests too. I probably just gotten unlucky, but all the way down there. And I find it thinking that I'm like, oh, yay, I have found the key to my success. And then I use it, and then it's like shit. I don't know why Relogic did that to me. That was was painful. So I was like, okay, well, the underground's not working for me. So then I went to the underground desert. So I'm like, you know what, I'll just do this. I don't really know why. I don't know why I chose the desert specifically. I think it's just because, why would I want to go to the Crimson? The jungle was too hard, as I established in the previous video. I couldn't even get by the surface of that. And then, like, the ocean's too far away. The snow, I didn't know where it existed at the time. At the time, I did eventually find it, but so I'm just like, I guess I just chose the desert as the process of elimination. I'm glad I did, because eventually I was like, because I had a friend also mention to me, he's like, oh yeah, the fossils are good for the extracting. Because I was talking about the silk. Because like I need a ruby. Because that's the entire point of the last episode. And I was like, oh, well, if you get fossils are also good for the extractor. I'm like, okay, I'll just dig some fossils, just see what they give me. Eventually I went back, and there was like, I could just craft like a bunch of fossil armor that was, the set bonus was a 20% like ammo reduction, or every 20% chance that when you shoot you save ammo. Which, as someone who's kind of frugal with like just constantly not wanting to just buy stuff and like make stuff and like keep all my materials in hostage for something else that might come up, that was very good news to me. I thought that it was like, ooh, I get to be more good with the things I have, and I get to save more things, and because of that, it just led to a good sequence of events. It was a positive experience overall, and I was like, also because I'm a ranger too, I didn't mention that. Some other things I did to get all this stuff and all this knowledge for this fight, I guess. I will say I went out before I found the flare gun, and I was just still mining underground. I just casually came across the underground mushroom biome. What? Oh, I hit a mushroom biome. Oh my gosh, there's a mushroom biome. Yo. The glowing mushroom biome, which I love the music to that, by the way. Also, I haven't mentioned this yet, but I unironically listened to the Terraria soundtrack just by itself. Judge me if you want, but they also made new music too, which is too. If you listen to I like the Twins a lot. They just, like, a couple days ago, as I'm recording this, they came out with the Eater of Worlds music, which is entertaining. They're both entertaining. Some people say it's like, oh, it doesn't fit Terraria. I don't care. It's good music. I think it fits. I think it fits, especially the Twins one. I can maybe understand the Eater of Worlds, but I still don't care. It's good music. But the main thing, I don't know if the glowing mushroom biome has an increased chance of life crystals, but I found like 4 at least. I found literally 2 just right next to each other, I'm pretty sure. Life crystal! Yes, mushroom biome and a life crystal. There's 2 life crystals! What? Yo! 2, not just 1, I got 2! There's a 3rd life crystal. I've gotten 4 life crystals so far. Oh my gosh, it's a 5th mushroom biomes have a higher generation of life crystals, I swear. I think that's about it. For my Terraria vibe. Hope you enjoyed this rant. I decided to randomly record like this. Not something I thought I was going to do when I started this video series, but now I'm doing it. So, yeah.